may you acquire then skills, knowledge, be it vocational or what, we go put you in a pole position so that you go take advantage of the opportunity. If opportunity come and you not get the requisite training or the skill, that businessman is not going to take you for go work in place because you become a liability. And why I talk to a businessman? Because we self in a government, what would they take? Would they look for certain talents them? But government a small number now the working force they take for just administer and provide policy environment for make the private sector thrive and employ as many people. Now that make the question where the lady Umube asked earlier about businesses. Then small businesses then. So then they na hand to mouth, but so then they then big, small, medium size, where one person they do them. Then you take 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, depending on the size, then they employ. So they not only provide livelihood for themselves, but then they provide support to a system. And when you take, let's say, 10 people then, you employ them, you sure say you feed over 30 people in this country. Yeah. So, yes, we don't they provide opportunities for young people, but if we can step back, we go realize say the economy for grow, for make we able to provide that space for a lot more people so that we able to absorb all the young people then. But of course, we know the problems and challenges we don't go through as a nation. At this point in time, we get a lot of young people, well educated, even not to just young people then, adults them, we get the requisite skills and education, but they not get the matching opportunities in terms of jobs. So, there are interrelated problems or things that we need for do. How we present with country. We for present, and not to minimum, we all for present Salone as a country when are the best destination for investment. Then how will they comport with self? How will they work with other strangers that we can come, we can test we, so that then go to talk very well about we and get an impression we go make everybody go talk say Salone are the best place. We government they do with young part. We don't set up a whole body just for deal with businesses. We they continue for improve on the business environment so that people then go get confidence and then go easily set up business now so that then go able to take most of the young people then. The point where they make, where they say work no the government they provide only a small portion, or it will only take small from the workforce. The big portion now either from the private sector or people then when then self they employ themselves. Now that make we encourage entrepreneurship, not just do or try for go for that book where they make where you come on, they go begin find job. If by carpentry, by tailoring, or by any form agriculture, you able to do them now for find way so that you go create job and not look for job. And that nina entrepreneurship. So more not they look for again that depend on the education where you get. So with the appeal to we all in a society.
inequality we bring, how it affect the woman in the market, how it affects the man if we marry the woman. How would they feel? How the woman they say they feel? How do they include them now? All kind of job waiting at this country. As we know, this is the first government we get over 33% women inside cabinet, 33% women inside parliament, and all the methods the way they put now for let it make life easier, government easier for the women they reach up. Also, how they picking and they feel about their protection, about the hands of our girls we in West Nine they run that one day. And also they look at how we they feel about the fit salon, how the rest where we they talk about, how the yabas where they talk about. The oil price don't go down. When in fact last year, all mommy they holla say yabas no day, they say let's stop for bring yabas. Then we get people the way they bring the yabas, then they go plant. Now yabas and they plant under this country. Nobody know you talk about shortage again. Now fast month don't pass so. Nobody know talk about shortage of oil. Nobody knows talk about shortage of rice. Nobody know talk about shortage of yabas and anything where they go to port. This is him they call good governance. So if they can now for let the people they say, yeah, he don't feedback, they don't feedback. He don't know what he don't do. Una glad what they do. Una get anything else una want for let he go do, like you know, so that when he go back, he go adjust his own achievements.
Okay. Mr. Spokesman, if we can be specific a bit, we don't come McKinney since then this year with the sort out the views. People and they try for even say, what did the president therefore can say to the people of McKinney to be specific, being that McKinney are the host for this particular town hall. What do you think, say, the president will come and say to the people of McKinney, especially on developmental things that we don't undertake at McKinney and that of the rest of the Northwest and the Northwest region?
Thank you very much. The president's agenda, national agenda. First, we look at the struggle where parents them, mama and papa them, and uncle them, and guardian them, they struggle for send Pekin and go school. He makes sure say, he remove the payment of school fees. Now all areas, every village in this country. Here in McKinney, all the Pekin where they go school. As if first you want to send in Pekin a private school. But if you send in a government school, a government assisted school, you know they pay. First time this school was in Abson Miami camp. They mean the trip for school fees. But today they know the trip one Pekin because government they pay all that. And they trap you for exam fees. Or you miss your exams. President don't do that. He don't do that for everybody. Alright, and the health also. We don't make sure say, let's say the Usai hospital no day, we get what they call mobile health clinics, where they go to every region, they go to every village for go meet the people that we're not able to go to hospital. We don't see how that they improve. We don't see say the woman them where been they die when they go born picking. That number they don't reduce by over 60%. This is not what we talk about. Now World Health Organization I ain't talk about. We don't see say the picking where been they die. When they talk say Salon are the worst place in the world for do this, we don't see say that don't be now also a reduction of 60%. So that's a big achievement for everybody, not only McKinney, not only Port Loko, but nationally. But in McKinney in particular, we know say the energy. One of the places the way energy very constant. Pass for the 10 or 15 days in a year, we boom boom again for waiting and they call maintenance. After that, okay. So now we are here, and of course we know say McKinney and not the grumble for one area one road where President get for talk about when he come.
Okay, that's a good one. Thank you very much, Mr. Spokesman, the Honorable Alpha Khan. Where you don't there with me for this program. We will continue to engage you as the program they proceed. As you talk about human business, we now they can talk to the gender advisor to the president, when I no less a person than Madam I.J. Kaba. Madam I.J. Kaba, of we all know, be appointed by the president for being the gender advisor. And the spokesperson just talk about women's empowerment and that of women the well body business, where the president don't do a very major development towards. So Madam Kaba, welcome to this special interview.
Thank you very much.
We all then are today for listening to the president and ask the president questions. What do you get for say in the area where the president appoints you, where you serve so far? How the president ensure say that area they be really empowered and developed?
Thank you very much. In the first place, I did talk now in my capacity as the wife of former president. And my man be president of this country. Don't forget say during the war and after the war we get the TRC recommendation where we recommend say 30% of whatever position in this country for go to the woman in this country. No president not be able to achieve that day. Not even President Kaba, not even President Kuruma. When a President Bio don't able to achieve that one day. And under President Bio in governance and in leadership, we will get more than 40 women in the parliament. We not ever been in the history of this country. Now under in leadership also get more than 20 to 30 women in the cabinet. Because when you appoint somebody as minister and deputy minister, when the minister not in another deputy day, so you find out say President Bio don't do a lot for the women of this country in terms of policies, in terms of laws the way it don't pass. Don't forget say also, under President Bio we get the child prohibition marriage. Today, 18, because we're not 18 and not for marriage. Now under President Bio it be. So now we responsibility for me to then laws that way President Bio don't champion. For law make sure say make it be reflected in the status of the woman and the girl picking in this country. So as presidential advisor on gender, I would say proudly that President Bio don't do more than well for the women of this country.
You really get an open hand for do the job for promote women the business as you sole responsibility?
Of course. First of all, President Bio gets a listening ear. Not so only to IJ Kaba, when a presidential advisor on gender, he also they listen to the Minister of Gender, and he listen to other people. When something happen, they call me. What's when I think about the what's in the go on to? What's when I profile on your solutions? When I give me ideas, as when because now on a day with the woman on the ground, I do with the people on the ground. So President Bio they give me free hand for do the job. All he they say if one for go wrong, they go call you attention. You know things say this for happen so. So for me, I think say he has done well in that direction also.
Thank you very much, Madam Kaba. Well, this is the former, the late president's wife, when President Shijan Kaba in wife, also now the gender advisor to the current president, when President Bio. As Abitauna, we get all facets of people here. Presently, they can talk to a local authority when I paramount chief. We don't talk to the spokesperson for the government. We don't talk to the gender advisor for the government. Now they can listen to the local authority. And I know less a person when I paramount chief your chief dom we will introduce yourself small. Yes sir. Your name chief dom we represent.
Me paramount chief Makari Ankolo the second Makari chief dom at the Paramount Street where the three of us now we get the city of Makeni because three chiefdom they inside Makeni. So me now one of the paramount chiefdom.
Okay, PC. Since you received this message, say the president they come na Makeni, to be specific, for can sit down with Una elders, the people of Makeni and the people of the let's say northwest and northeast region, for can talk to Una ask a question, the answer to Una question. How will be received that particular message?
Me now be posting way I be really glad for get the president now we missed. More especially this day today. In the very first place, what I want to say is, for quite some time, we were eager for get the president among to miss now the Bombali districts. They don't tell who they eager for let the president get a function, a major function, we forget now this district. Because we as paramount chiefs, we want for make sure say the president is our president, not only president of SFPP, APC or whatever, but is a president for this variation. So we want for make sure say we get that feeling amongst me. And when President de Kanaya, it gets lots of implications. In the very first place, like what we don't see, so the gathering we don't come Naya. What could people and the benefit out of the visit of the president? Not only the come where they come for can talk to we, people and the benefit out of we don't come in terms of economic. When they get guest house, you want them where they do their business, all other businesses, they function today, then they get benefit out of them. Like we now as paramount chiefs, would they feel happy for all they among the who missed, where the president they among who missed, for all we able to sit together and discuss. And this is the one of the day where we they yearning for a couple of times. One for sit down with the president for all we talk face to face, so that he will know say yes. Get your own paramount chief. And now tell you one thing, you know say the president who get presently now a son of a paramount chief. So we know say something, he's now a paramount chief in the making. So he's part of us. And if he there with we go glad we know say he there with we.
Thank you. Thank you very much, PC. Thanks so much for talking to us. Well, Fambule will still continue for talk to more people, but let them tell we their perception, how they feel about the president in Kawan, now Makeni, Bombali district for can talk to the people of this particular district and see how they can able for get conversation and talk to themselves, may they able for explain to and itself explain to the people about the development activities that we don't undertake and also what the people that think say they need for do more way and not be done they do. Welcome to this interview, my brother. Your name and which institution you represent?
My name is Mohamed Patsabari. I'm a political science student, year 1, UNIMAG.
So, Pate, what's this mean to you as a student in the first instance? The president's major focus on education. Now we can sit down and listen to the president and at the end, ask the president questions. What does this mean to you and what are the things that we really expect for you from the president or want to say to the president?
Well, to me this means a lot because as a student of political science, this is an eye-opener because we will learn, not just for learn the theories, because here we will learn the practical sense of them. So, for how we go able to meet with the president facially, not just for what they say on TV, not just for what they read online, for able to interface with them facially and talk, ask some certain questions them objectively. I believe it's a boost to me as a young person because as a young person, I'm a critical stakeholder of development. And if I get this platform for talk, ask critical questions, I believe say, I'm going to respond to you directly without them go say, this are the PR or this are the policy. So, for talk with the president in a town hall meeting like this, now a blessing to me as a young person and a blessing to we as a nation because now we're able to put we concerns them objectively without a political lens, without a tribal lens, without a regional lens. So at the end of the day, we all go able to speak with mind them openly and get a national point where we go able to speak one great thing when development.
Within 5 seconds, just tell me one of the questions that we go one for, ask the president if you get the opportunity.
Well, one of the questions that we have asked Mr. President is, what's in day for we young people them in the next 5 years, na agenda?
Thank you very much. Well, that's Napate with the talk show where you don't listen to it. Pate, they say thank you very much, Pate. Continue for sit and wait. Twice the president they come and you can get the opportunity for talk to the president. We now continue for talk to more people and woman them now people who they always continue for talk to because the president now one of the focus areas around the women's empowerment. We get to your mommy now, mommy. What is the name?
Her name Aja Beshekabo.
Okay, mommy Aja, talk to the camera. Now, Makini, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So now they can get the opportunity for sit with the president, where the president will explain to Una as to the things that we think they don't do since he can have power, and listen to Una as to what Una self thinks say Una wants to make you do or the concerns that Una go on for gets clear from the president. What are the things that where you get in mind, where you feel say go on for your from the president?
The president as a district treasurer, SLPP. Becoming a district treasurer, SLPP. We get with executive. By God in power, we sit down with the president, we lay out matter them to what you want to do for me. From when it comes to power, what do you think? What is this meeting? Now the first time this for Bombali district.
So what do you want for say to the president? When the president sit down, we don't address Una down, then you get the opportunity for all the mic for ask a question. Tell me one or two of them questions and the way you get in mind for asking president.
One, let intervene for road business. The roads are very poor na Bombali. Would they beg for donor foot as a district? Let make the road there for we.
What's the next? Any other one day?
The next, let remember we na Bombali. Let know say would they inside stronghold of APC. So let remember about that.
Okay. Thank you very much, mommy. The good sit and wait for the president as the president is on the way for come and get conversation with Una now this particular district. Well, viewers, if you just come on board with their life now Makeni City, now the auditorium of Unimac, who side the president, they come and get engagements with the people of Bombali district and that of the northwest and northeastern region. We will talk to a very young person where go come for tell we in Sefion feelings, how it feel about this kind of opportunity where they can get an conversation with the president. Welcome. What's your name, please?
Khadija Tujalo,
You know,
a student,
okay, now students. Which year are you? Which university that?
University of Makeni, Masters in Sustainable Development.
Khadija, now you dey come and get conversation with the president. Who say they can sit down, listen to the president, and as well get the opportunity for ask questions or raise concerns over issues where they happen in the country, especially in the governance of President Bio. If you fortunate for get a mic for ask the president a question or say anything to the president, what would have been the thing we get in mind?
Okay, thank you very, very much. All right, so basically, this year's theme focus on year of action. So me, I would like to ask the president, let's say, or let us assume, say, a return to Makeni a year time. Let's say 1 year a return to Makeni.
What are the changes in terms of improving education, especially at the tertiary and university level?
I will talk on the enrollment, the level of enrollment of students, both within communities and towns. I feel like the number of enrollments don't exceed. That's I can say now progress for me.
Okay, thank you very much, Khadija. Sit and wait for the president. As the president there on the way they come, Fambule Muna they listen to the views of different people where they come and wait for the president can sit down with them and get conversation with them. Here in Makeni, right now the Unimark Auditorium, everything is set, everybody is seated. As we can see, you see say, well, that, if Fambulu just don't catch up with the strategic communications person, when a national strategic communication person, now the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, now a voice where we all know, now a face where we all know, hence you don't follow conversation, especially for those governance and that of politics. Now no less a person than Joe Cisse, where just join we, and Joe Cisse, they work for the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. Mr. Cisse, this event here today, there'll be the third event where the ministry organize for host the president, let the president discuss with the people, get one-on-one engagement, and the people then ask some questions. You as the national strategic spokesperson, now the ministry, why the ministry think of bringing that kind of idea there for bring the president and the public, sit to the people and get discussion with the people?
Well, so in democracy, now the people, now they get the government, now they elect the government, and the government, the people under the government, they are servants. Now the people are the boss. So when you give work to posse, the posse get for they tell you how you do the work. So basically, the American say democracy is government of the people, by the people, for the people. So His Excellency now the chief servant of the people. It is serve the people. And in democracy, when they govern, you get for take the people along. And the only way they take them along, now for a short say, you know, that they sit down, that they talk. You understand? So now that's what we believe in as Ministry of Information and Civic Education. We all, now for a short say, the people they know, waiting government they do. Yeah? And we got different ways they all they do. But like what you see so now, it begin first from with press conference weekly. When I know say they bring top government officials and come for give information to the public. We got civic days every month. Now one district where we go, we take government officials and go meet the people them, take government to the people, then tell the people what they do, the people themselves ask their questions, they express their concerns. But if we do all that there, the ancestors will get the government. With the chancellor will bring his FCAP. So they got the presidential town hall. Where after all them, we got all the government officials they come. The ancestors now, whether the main servants of the people, inside the council and talk with in people there. Now in people there, yeah, they can't talk. Then they got good questions where we don't put it. What they don't say now with social media, we post them. We don't put them together. The other Minister of Information and Civic Education, and the bag was we can ask them all the questions today. The bag will respond. Also inside the hall, we will take some questions back. So that the people at the end of the day go feel satisfied, say the government and the government, and the president waiting for something.
So what's the major thing where you think say the president get for come and say, specifically to the people of Makeni and that of the northwest and northeastern region?
Well, it will based on the questions they will ask her. Understand? Because this also is not about just Makeni and the northeast or northwest region. Now Sierra Leone, the president he can talk to. Only that, he they talk to Sierra Leone from Makeni. You understand? Although the Makeni people are the more they say, because now we host her. You understand me? We don't know that the third one is we don't get the person of Africa, we don't get ya, and we rotate her. But waiting for interesting for no. Now that this because people they get where they like think say hey, this because McKinney now opposition strong now make nobody no the party consider every Sierra Leonean as the people the way it is served, irrespective of whether they vote for or they not vote for. As long as they are Sierra Leoneans, it is served them. So now they keep opposition strong. But if the other people there, if then they vote, that is the beauty of democracy. So now based on that, they make you see, he say, let Ikaya, let Ikaya talk to Salon for marketing. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sise. Mr. Sise, now the strategic communications person, when I in the head the spokesperson area. We now they come and talk to the ministry and chief director. As we all know, the ministry they undertake this particular move to bring the president last time when the night here they happen beside the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. They take the president from the office, bring and come to the people. Why the ministry really embark on this? Which kind of confidence the ministry gets into the presidency for CC in the come and face the people? Then we talk to Almamila Hai Kamara, when are the chief director of the Ministry of Information and Civic Education.
I know these are the top 10, these are the number 3 10 this the ministry do this kind of work. The first 10 are before the time. Who said then call the president and sit down at Miata Conference Center and talk, then dialogue. The second 10 are the Kenema. So the third 10 are the happen at McKinney. Somebody asks why not McKinney? The location don't matter. What's it matter that the president they address the people of Sierra Leone. Now important. So we all now this country now we can talk with the president too. We concerns in Maburka, we concerns in Kailan, we concerns in Kenema, we concerns in Potloko. All the ministry don't package them and they can play out for the president, make an answer. So the expectation now waiting we self they can ask. What do they can discuss with the president? Now I mean why you right now. I want you to do burning issues them. Issues on transportation, issues on development, and more importantly, the president said they can't tell them for the last 1 year what he don't do. The work they don't do by infrastructure, by roads, the work they don't do by electricity, the work they don't do by health, the work they don't do by human capital development. Then the president they can explain. After the explanation, then we the citizens now get the opportunity for ask question and hear it from and force. So now the empowerment where we don't give Sierra Leoneans and the fact that we get now access to the president. Before now few people get access to her. Now the country get access to the president for dialogue with him, for discuss with him on issues that where we feel say a meaningful to it we had. So now that's the essence of this program. Now that's why we say this program now for the common man. Now for provide access to the common man. Not for you, the elites, we always get access to the president. When they ask questions to their heads of them parastatals, no, this is not for that layman. Well, not get any way for me to interact with the president, make it come for the first time for come meet and interact with the president. I make you see the composition of who they are. So when I bike rather, school begin, market 2 man, together, now who flop now so today.
Thank you very much, Chief Director of the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. The key pointers now one for CC, the people come and ask the president whatever they are the mind for ask the president, and the president's ready and open for answer to the questions. We still continue the conversation as to the president moves for calm now this particular side and talk to the people of this country, not only for people of McKinney, not only to the people of the north and northeast or northwestern region, but now for the people, for the rest of the country, because we get a code where you can just go and ask questions. When a question, they meet the president. You can go anywhere and can take part by this program where you get the right and access for enter and able for listen to the president and ask you questions to the president. McKinney just be the host. As the president, they closer, they come. Let me just talk to one of the presidents, the main man there, where can talk on issues we get for in governance and in developmental team. We are no less a person than Honorable Robin Fale. Welcome, sir. You go please guide we and tell we first waiting now you present role now the governance right now.
Yeah, I'm the director in charge of community relations and citizens engagement. engagement in the office of the chief minister.
You just imagine citizens engagements at the ministry, at the office of the president. So how you don't play this role so far, and why you think say the president pick you for let you get that kind of a role there for engage with the citizens?
Well, the role of the citizens engagement, the chief minister in office, now the hub, now the central hub for service delivery. Now the chief minister need for money, now they coordinate all government services and departments and agencies there. So president will look for somebody who in a grassroots politician, somebody where they communicate well with the people. That's how I got this job, and that's how president appoints me. So this job, this particular thing where it happens there, when I done the engagement at SFBC many times, taking government activities to the people. And I'm happy that CBAS have already designed the Ministry of Communication, of Information, for making sure they take the government closer to the people and the people who's concerned back to government. And that this is what open governance is about. This is what democracy is about. It's about openness, it's about transparency, it's about communication. So I'm happy that they don't just do this is the third edition. They don't run at Freetown, they don't run at the Eastern region of Kenema, they don't can run at the Northeast today. And where are the Kaya today? For 3 days, I've been on there in Apuloko. They try to engage the other communities. For me, they all come. I come with councillors, I come with other opinion leaders. For me, they can't listen. Because information and power. So that we see that they hear when they go to the localities, apart from what they listen to television, they say go forget the empowerment and the information, the appropriate one, for me to explain to the people. So this is very, very good. So I'm happy that this is a new way of governance now. If it don't do, well, it not be happen. But now when it happen, now one thing this way I like about President Julius Marabi in new direction, taking the government to the people. And look at what's at the theme now, the year of action. That what good thing beyond the happen, acceleration, but now actions now. Last week we made Kailan district for open the bridge where they connect that community there. It good for agriculture, it good for service delivery, it good for economy and everything. So this is very fantastic, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that everybody will matter. The media, the civil society, the women, the students, the community elders, the chiefs, everybody there.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Robin Fale. So now, viewers, we don't listen to the voices of various people as we now set for the entrance of the president. The president really walked to us in time. He talked about his promise, and he gave the people of Makeni and the people of this region. So when they can sit by 2 are they there with you now. And right here, the president already there around. Would they expect the entrance of the president in few minutes time? As we there, they wait for see how the president gets conversation and engagement with the people of this particular region and this particular side of the country. The Minister of Information and Civic Education, Chernoba, already don't sit at the podium, who say they really don't set for receive the president, and they wait for CC, the president come and take his seat, and as well able to get the president in conversations and questions that we already we don't receive from the people. We here there right now the Unimark Auditorium, right inside Kenny City, Bombali districts, and we're there for come and listen to the president, and we wait till the president they come and say to this particular gathering. Anytime from now, we welcome the president inside the auditorium. They all jam-packed with people, as you can see, people in flop here right now from different areas now across the country, not only Bombali, not only Koinadugu, not only from Falaba, not only from Potloko, not only from Tonkolili, where they just around this particular area, but across the country. Because the president in talk, the engagement where they can get with people in Aya, na national issues, now on national development, now on things that we don't do across the country since he come as power. So we will wait and we get the entrance of the president as we said now. That's not the voice of the Minister of Information and Civic Education, Chernoba, as he don't announce already say any minutes from now would they expect the president for enter now the hall. background they get so attention from people outside we want for enter the hall because they self want for come and sit down and listen to the president. But the place don't full already. Already the place don't full. Already the place don't full. We expect the president in entrance. Already the place don't full. We expect the president in entrance. Any moments from now, we'd expect the president to enter. We'd get tension. We still get tension. As people still try for calm inside and listen to the president. Any moments from now, we'd expect the president in entrance at the hall.
Please, hello, settle down now. We're about to welcome His Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask that we all rise
We now
for the arrival
they listen to the
first
president.
gentleman of the Republic of Sierra
Some
Leone,
the president in entrance
Mountain of Honor,
at the auditorium.
Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius. All of us hands together, please.
His Excellency the President just don't enter at the auditorium.
Remain standing for your
That's now the national anthem as the president they get seated.
Thank you very much. For start, we invite Sheikh Alhaji Mualim
Kanam, Bombali District and Makeni Central Mosques Chief Imam for lead we in opening prayers in the Islamic tradition. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah alladhi amatana wa ahyana wa ilayhi nusur. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah al-mab'uth rahmatan lil alamin sayyidina wa habibana wa shafi'ina yawm al-qiyamah huwa Mustafa Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wa ba'd. Nas'alu tabaraka wa ta'ala Allahumma barik hada Sierra Leone. Allahumma barik Sierra Leone. Wa barikna ya rabbal alamin kalasin kadirun. So please, I ask my Lord to my silently, Lord, ask much Allah, Lord, make Al-Fatiha. Al-Fatiha. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanirrahim. Maliki yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا صراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. السلام عليكم.
Thank you very much, Sheikh Kanam. We will now call Most Reverend Dr. Bob John H. Kuruma, the Bishop of the Diocese of Makeni and the Chancellor of the University of Makeni, for leadway in Christian prayers.
And of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. God our Father, creator of all peoples and source of all wisdom, we acknowledge your presence in our midst as we are assembled here with grateful hearts to mark the third presidential town hall for our beloved nation, Sierra Leone. We thank you for the gift of life, for the peace you have experienced.